Welcome back to Under Habs Daily News. Today we talk about the Montreal Canadiens news and update, and my fourth subject of the day are the Memorial Cup 2024 update and Owen Beck performance so far. Montreal Canadiens prospect, following by the Montreal Canadiens and the Laval Rockets, the coaching staff update, and finally, a rumor between the Carolina Hurricanes and Montreal Canadiens possible a trade for the players Martin Nečas. And that's what we got on this episode. And let's dive in talking about the first subject of the day. It's about the Memorial Cup 2024. All the four teams played 2 games so far. London and Saginaw won their first 2 games of the tournament. Drummondville and Montreal are still looking for a W after 2 games. We know the London Knights are the favorite team to win that Memorial Cup 2024. But today I want to talk about the Montreal Canadiens prospect play at the Memorial Cup with Saginaw. I'm talking about Owen Beck. Beck, after 2 games, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 points. His first 2 points of the tournament was during the first game with the team Saginaw when they beat Montreal. Obviously, they have 0 points during the game number 2, but we can see the 2-way 100 player is Owen Beck. So far, I really like his intensity, the way he covers his defensive zone. The Montreal Canadiens request and ask him to work more on the defensive side of his game during the season 2023-2024, and we can see the way he plays right now. He's improved that asset of his game. And that's the reason Owen Beck considered to be a good player in NHL with the Montreal Canadiens. That's it. That's all, guys, for Owen Beck at the Memorial Cup. 2 points after 2 games. We'll see if Saginaw are going to find a way to go all the way to the final Memorial Cup. We know Saginaw owns the tournament Memorial Cup 2024 this year. My next subject is about the Montreal Canadiens and Laval Rockets coaching staff update. First of all the Montreal Canadiens staff are returning for the upcoming year. Talking about Litoski, Alex Burrows, Stéphane Robitaille are going to join again. Martin Nečas, the head coach of Montreal Canadiens. We don't have any change so far announced by the Montreal Canadiens. The only thing we know is that the coaching staff are returning with the Montreal Canadiens. Some rumor around the Montreal Canadiens behind the bench. Some people talk about possible Larry Robinson, 72 years old, could return behind the bench. And Gérard Gallant. My own opinion about Robinson, Gallant, I don't see both of them or one of them join the Montreal Canadiens behind the bench or a special advisor. Robinson, 72 years old. I believe he is more retired like anybody else. Finally, Gérard Gallant, if he returns in NHL, is not going to be an assistant coach. He's going to be a head coach. Let's talk about the Laval Rockets. We know Jean-François Hull has no contract anymore with the Laval Rockets. He is right now on negotiation with the team to sign a new deal with the Laval Rockets. We're going to wait the next couple of days to hear the news for the Montreal Canadiens, but expect Jean-François Hull to return behind the bench from the Laval Rockets. Some fans are upset about Jean-François Hull. For me, I feel it's okay. Hull is not there to have a team win the Calder Trophy and the American Hockey League. Is there to develop players. And every time we have a call-up players coming for Laval Rockets, Jekai, Barron, RHP 2 years ago, Joel Armia this year, those players perform very well after that with the Montreal Canadiens. That's what I feel head coach and the American Hockey League does, is to improve and develop prospect in the inside of the organization. Finally, we already knew Kelly Butchberger left the team to have a new gig in the West Canadian as a head coach. Now they're looking maybe to add new coach behind the bench. 2 names pop up the last couple of days. First of all, ex-player for the Montreal Canadiens, Paul Biron, already inside of the organization as a coaching development. Possible could be behind the bench for the Laval Rockets. And finally, Sylvain Favreau, the head coach right now of the Drummondville Voltigeurs at the Memorial Cup. His name was mentioned to become the assistant coach with Jean-François Hull. We'll see what could happen, but these are the updates for the coaching staff with the Montreal Canadiens and the Laval Rockets. And let's finish my last update of the day. My last update is about Martin Nečas from the Canadian Hurricanes. They have some rumor the fact the Canadiens are looking to maybe to trade Nečas for the upcoming offseason, and Montreal Canadiens is one of the other team in NHL are looking for the possible to make a trade with the Carolina Hurricane. We know the history between Montreal Canadiens and the Carolina Hurricane. With offer sheet, the first Montreal tried to get Sébastien Aho. It did not work, but the Canadian Hurricane came back with just Perry, Kotkaniemi, and they got that players. This makes some kind of tension between the owners for the Montreal Canadiens and the Canadian Hurricanes. With that fact, maybe we're never going to see a transaction in the next couple of years between the Montreal and the Canadian Hurricane. But why Martin Nečas is a good fit with the Montreal Canadiens? First of all, his age, 25 years old. This is the age where the Montreal Canadiens are looking for to add a top 6 forward. Secondly, his size, 6'2", 189 pounds. Thirdly, he missed only 9 games in his last 3 seasons in NHL. He has 52 goals in the last 2 seasons, 28 goals 2 years ago, 24 last year, 124 points in his last 159 games in NHL, and his shooting percentage is 11.6. Now, with that situation, why the Montreal Canadiens, Martin Nečas fit well, but we need to add what the Carolina Hurricane are looking for. So I look another players in NHL in the last couple of years, a trade at 25 years old, same kind of productivity on the ice on the offensive side, and Kevin Fiala came on my mind right away for the Minnesota Wild. He has a bit 1 or 2 better year compared to Nečas. At the end of the day, it's pretty good to compare both players, and I feel the Kings, and if you remember, the trade was King sent a first round pick, 19 overall pick, and the defenseman Brock Faber to the While in return, the Kings got Fiala and signed him a contract at $7.78 million per year. Now, the Canadian Hurricane, what they are looking for? Some rumors said they're looking at a goaltender. Some rumors said they would like to get a forward top 6. Some said a defenseman. Here, my own opinion for the Canadian Hurricane. I believe you're going to targeting defenseman and a young prospect asset in return. Why not coach a top 6 forward? Because I feel the Canadian Hurricane are going to resign Jake Guenzel, and they need that money for Guenzel, and he fit very well on the top 6. Also, the Canadian Hurricane are looking maybe at the bottom 6 with more grits as a hockey player, possible a right defenseman or a left defenseman. We know Canada have Necas and Betchy right now on the UFA. Possible to lose one of them or both of them. And I feel like if they trade Nečas, they will request a defenseman. They are all the different options the Canada are looking for. If ever the Montreal Canadiens make a deal with the Canada Hurricane, with the asset the Montreal have, defenseman plus a first round pick or another asset, young prospect forward, I feel like Canada could have a deal with the Montreal Canadiens, but the history between both teams not looking good. We heard agent of Nečas are looking more a salary of $7 million to $7.5 million for a period of 7 years. This is the last update about that players. Do you feel Montreal Canadiens should trade for Martin Nečas? And do you think that salary fit inside of the template of the Montreal Canadiens? Are you comfortable to give that kind of money of that players? And that's conclude, guys, all the update news from the Montreal Canadiens. That's it. That's all, my friend. Hopefully you enjoyed the video today. Remember, always leave me a comment about those videos at the news. I'll try to reply for each one of you. Finally, don't forget to click on the like and subscribe of this channel, Hockey Nation. And remember, you are greatness inside of you, and we wish you an amazing, great, blessed day.